close that. Hello, everyone.
This lady of mine, I swear to God, the turmoil and struggle that she puts me through. She says, why do I have to hold the camera? It's like, no, because
I was just saying maybe I should drive and you should hold the camera. Wow. Wow.
Of the pack.
Wow.
By the way, this neck is just in street. Can you see how freaking tall?
I don't know why I can't see the comments.
Mama, probably because we just started this. There's not any people in here yet.
Oh.
You know why we're doing
They said, oh my gosh, this is funny. The Bickersons are back.
Yes, well, somebody actually said, they said, hey, look at all this freaking cat fur, by the way. Oh,
and dog fur.
Zoom on that. Okay, also, do you see that design?
Oh, yeah.
You can see it?
Yep.
All right, well, it's a freaking prototype, guys, and I'm not happy about it. It's a terrible, so this is why I do the things I do. I make prototypes, and I put the kibosh on it because I don't know what they were thinking. I wanted a nice pump cover, and instead it's like a mock freaking, look at the turtleneck necklace, like, and it's so thick and hot too. Like, we can have a pump cover that's airy, breezy, doesn't strangle you. Look at that neck, and it's tight. So this shirt is getting axed. This one's not happening, I'll tell you that.
Well, the actual shirt will come out. It's not that, like,
yeah, but
model.
I still have to figure out what I wanted. Like, yeah, the type of shirt. I gotta find the right shirt. And then also, everyone likes black. But I was thinking, what about a freaking nice light yellow? Would anyone have interest in a light yellow?
Oh, so instead of pencil neck cover.
Yeah, it's suitable for a pencil neck. That's true. It'd be nice and airy and loose on their neck. Certainly not for horse girth, that's for sure. Did you show all the freaking fur on my shirt, by the way?
I did.
This is the issue with my household. And listen, I love the animals, I really do. But my God, Mama just never gets enough.
Vic is asking how you're not itchy with all that fur.
I'm so itchy. My neck is just so uncomfortable.
And then Aris is asking if you ship to the EU.
I don't think at the moment, but I think that's going to get figured out. Basically, shipping internationally costs a freaking arm and a leg, a fortune. So it's a lose-lose for both parties. But as long as there's a distribution like facility that I could store some thick as frick merch in, I think I have a hookup to one in like Amsterdam or something. So I might be able to go through that, and in that case, I think it would be pretty good shipping, affordable shipping. Like, you pay for like storage, internet shipping facilities. I don't know.
Brian asks how your forearm is doing.
Still not better. It must have been a tear. Somebody said, "Oh, Sticky Ricky, that doesn't sound like tendonitis. That sounds like some sort of tear." And I didn't think anything of it because it does, it doesn't hurt or anything per se. It's freaking uncomfortable, only when deep pressing. That's like the only thing. Like the deep triceps. It happened with, what it happened with was a straight arm skull crusher, or straight arm. Fool, absolute fool. Straight arm skull crusher. A skull crusher was just an Olympic 45-pound barbell. So I was doing that. I was like, I wonder how these would feel. And I got up to only 185 or something, but it was just that freaking straight nature, and I just felt a pop in my forearm.
Nikki said hi to me and called me a horse girl. Am I a horse girl?
I mean, I don't think you would like that. Mama's she's so opposed to succulent mass. She really is. She's just complains all day, every day.
It's not true.
She's building good, dense tissue, and to her, it's like fat. That's what she thinks it is. She thinks that any size is fat. Women's brains are just
That's
totally
not
different.
true, honey.
Whereas guys, I feel like, are different. We think, but I'm not saying that it's one way is better than the other. I think for guys, like when I was getting fat, I thought I was getting jacked, stacked, succulent, and dense. But then as you lose weight, you kind of look back and you say, holy buckets, I guess I just was kind of fat. You know what I'm saying?
Vic said if you felt a pop, it's not a strain, it's a tear.
Well, for sure. Yeah. it's been like how long has it been? 4 or 5 months, and I still like am trying to work around it. I just don't know what to do about it.
And he never takes time off. Never, yeah. Right now, I have like a back issue that I'm working through, and I get no empathy and no like, oh, maybe take a rest day. It's like,
I think it broke my back. I'm like, damn it, Mama. Yeah. Well, you don't get days
Zero
off.
empathy.
You can do arms. So Mom was working through a broken back at the moment.
I mean, probably not.
I've been telling her to freaking megadose Cissus quadrangularis. You guys remember that supplement? And the only reason I recommended that was because I was like, I looked into, and this is for myself as well, because my freaking forearm. I was like, man, I used to take glucosamine and chondroitin. Back in the day when everyone said that was the best like sup to take for joints. And I never saw much. And then now you look up all the research and it's like, it doesn't do a whole lot. It doesn't do much of anything. So I was like, God, there's got to be some sort of joint supplement. So then hens popped up again, from back in the day. You guys remember USP Labs came out with Super Cissus, their joint formula. So I think USP Labs, I don't know. I think they're just totally have gone under. I think they pulled one too many scams with their, you guys know they came out with first they came out with the Jack 3D, the Jacked pre-workout that put them globally on the map. Everyone always refers to that as like the greatest pre-workout ever. And then
Hi, Squat RX.
You're
logging off. I know, I have to, otherwise I can't get to any of the comments. And you're going off on a tangent, honey, about supplements.
Yeah, because everyone loves to talk about supplements. Anyways, let's just get to it. So this herbal extract, the Cissus quadrangularis or whatever, I don't know. I look up Amazon now because Amazon, you can't go off of what the companies say. You got to only go off of the reviews. And all these reviews were just raving. People were like, oh, I went to the doctor and got these pain injections and stuff to help with my freaking shoulders and knees, yada, yada. He was working until I took this Cissus and I feel so much better. So I'm like, well, frick, it was like $20. Like, yeah. So I've been telling Mama to pop those like crazy. She never does, though. She never does. And I was terrible with supplements. I'm like, Mama, you really got to start taking creatine again. I'm like, I know. And then sure enough, she'll take it for like one day. I'll be like, when's the last time you took creatine? Oh, 7 months ago. Just like the worst of supplements. She's not on a strict regimen. All right, you can answer me one of those millions of questions.
Well, they all pass, honey.
You can't get back to them?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Jesus.
Tricky P is asking when the hat is dropping.
Oh, the hat. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Oh, the hat. This is the greatest hat ever, guys. I am very particular about my hats. I wanted to come out with, you gotta love a good old school trucker hat, right? You gotta love it. But I've bought so many of them, like the Powerhouse one and the Animal House Gym one and like all these ones. And the thing I noticed about it is like they got the mesh material, and then the mesh, this is the total gym thing. But if you wear the freaking headphones, tight headphones, and it's got the sharp mesh, your ears just get sliced and diced. I feel like it's just total gym problem. So I freaking went through some different models, and I found this one because I wanted the string. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that classic string, like on my Kramer guitar hat, because I like that. It's freaking vintage. And then I saw this hat, and it had the string, and it's just a solid hat. It doesn't have the stupid plastic sheath like the trucker hats have. And to me, it's just the perfect fit. Just the perfect fit. So when is it dropping? I don't know. Right? That's currently the process I'm in right now. It's like people are like, oh, you gotta come out with this and this and this, but it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? You got the design, the prototype, you gotta get it's gotta be the right material. So you have to test out different, like this shirt. Like, thank God I didn't just order this shirt in bulk because I hate it. I would never wear this. The only reason I'm wearing this is because Mom's wearing my other pump cover.
There was a comment about how if it's 100% cotton, it won't attract hair the same way.
Won't attract hair?
Yeah, like the fur won't stick to it as much.
Oh.
Like maybe
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
This is very heavy though. I don't like it. I do have one that I do like, so I will give you the rundown right now. I got this thick as frick fanny pack. I'm gonna call it a super sack. That should be out in like a week, I believe. And then after that one, I think we're gonna get on the pump cover. I think I have the shirt, the perfect shirt. It's airy, it's comfortable, it's just good heavy, it's good. It's way better than this one. And then the hat should be probably in the next month, I want to say. Maybe 2 months tops, unfortunately.
I can't get any questions in, honey. Now I don't know who said this anymore, but someone asked about what food to eat before a PR.
Oh, well, let me tell you something real fast here. You gotta eat before, because I've gone through mucho phases of either fasting pre-workout or sucking down treats pre-workout. And currently, as you guys, I don't know if I've brought this up before, but I'm trying to strip. You know, I'm trying to get lean, mean, striated, dense, voluptuous yet hard. You know what I'm saying? My veins aren't popping on my leg. Damn it, mama. Damn it, mama. Anyways, I was gonna have her point the camera, but clearly they're not there. So the colossal, epic fail, flaccid legs. They're not engorged at the moment. So I will say that I've done it long enough now where I have lifted, fasted with nothing but, 10 scoops of instant and pre-workout. And the nausea is up the wazoo, first of all. And if you're feeling nauseous, you ain't gonna be feeling feisty and aggressive. So first and foremost, that's a no-go. And then you just have this sustainable energy as well. So when I was sucking fig bars and all that during the workout, I'm not saying that that's the best pre-workout snack, but I felt like I could work out much more intensely with a great malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? I had sustained energy, obviously. I had freaking calories in me. But now what I like to do, I think this might be the best. Well, first of all, if you want, I don't know what time of the day you lift. Like, I lift in the morning, so I'll suck down a couple bowls of cereal. That's not the best pre-workout meal, though, I'll tell you that much. For me, I think the best thing is ultra salty. You know what I'm saying? Just horse veins popping, tons of freaking fuel. Okay, so what would that be? That would be like just mega dosed soy sauce sushi, I think personally, something like that. Lots of rice. Well, with that being said, frick, rice would probably be the best thing. And Mama, if you could do the honors of making rice in the morning, I think that would greatly enhance my training. But Mama doesn't do that for me.
She would.
Tells me to eat a bowl of cereal.
That's not true. You really... I never get any, kind words.
Well...
Any tidbit for mentally handling cutting weight?
I think it's all perspective in that case. Because it sucks. Cutting weight sucks. You're going to lose strength. You're not as much energy. But you just got to have the perspective that this neck is just... I don't know, can you tell if this neck is driving me insane?
Yeah.
Driving, we're just doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you got to remember that anything worth having is difficult, right? So the tidbit is just to endure the difficulty, right? Because the end result's going to be you're going to look a lot better, you're going to feel a lot better.
All right, let me ask you a couple more questions.
All right, frick.
I don't even know who asked them at this point because I can't even see them. Do you go to the home gym more than the regular gym? Not at the moment, but I did use the home gym on Saturday, and I did like it. Okay, so I get in these grooves. I'm what you call obsessive. So once I kind of start doing something, I'm a freaking creature of habit. You know what I mean? Like, if I start going to the gym, it's like, okay, I'm going to the gym. That's what I do.
if I start working out at home, then it's like all of a sudden I become obsessed with working out at home. So for me, it's finding the balance. Like, I think it's got to be a balance, because if I'm at home, I'm just going to horsecock max weights. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at the gym, I'm going to get more volume in. Like yesterday, I did 1,300 pound leg press and 130 pound dumbbell walking lunges with some, frick this neck, with some dumbbell box jumps. I would never do that stuff at home. What would I have done at home? I would have probably done 1 rep max trap bar deadlift, and that would have been it probably. So for me, it's understanding my environment and what I thrive with in what environment. So I'm gonna do this stuff for the freaking strength base, and then I think on the weekends I'm gonna horse cock maxes. And I think that's a good balance, because if I was just at home, it would just be horse cocking. And if I was just here, it's hard to horse cock because I can't get the same
Are
level
we still
of
on the
insanity.
Arnold program?
Mama is, right?
I kind of am. I like knowing what I'm doing, whereas he likes to go to the gym and decide on the spot.
Very instinctual. But with that being said, don't get it freaking twisted. I go upper lower still for the most part. So this kid always asks me, he's like, "You gonna hit chest today?"
It's like a joke.
This neck is absolutely driving me insane. I'm just gonna have to rip it. Oh, it feels so good. And I said, don't tell me to hit chest. I will decide when I'm in the environment, okay? Upper, lower. So the gist of it, like kind of what I did yesterday, this is my structure, I think. It's ideal. Lower body was yesterday. So I have max tonnage horsecock, so leg press for just as much weight as possible, right? Kind of a BS movement, but it's not really. A lot of people shame it. Other people rely too much on it. It's not black, it's not white. I think it's great because you're going really high reps with the lightweights. You get those knees feeling greasy, and then you get it really heavy and you get the freaking CNS fired up. So it's like the best of both worlds. And then when you go to a freaking functional compound movement, like leg press is compound too, but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm talking squat, deadlift, or lunge. You go to one of those, you're freaking fired up now. Jesus Christ, Mama, that camera's way in my
My
face.
back is hurting in this position.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. But so leg press for horsecock max tonnage, and then it's the strength movement, deadlift, squat, or lunge, one of them. And then it's athletic movement, so jumping or sleds or something along those lines. And maybe put it, if there's time allows it, it's maybe like a pump, like a leg extension or leg curl. But I think that's the best freaking layout. Everything's covered there. And then for the upper, it's basically going to be if it's a press dominant day or a pull dominant day. You know what I'm saying? For me right now, because I got the tweaky, my main press always is like, because it's like the only way I can really work the big boy pectoralis is with flies. As funny as that is, but I horsecock the flies. So that would be either flies and then like dips and then tries with the freaking, always throwing shoulders in. Shoulders up the wazoo. Start the upper body workout with the shoulders, like the shoulder warm up you guys have seen, and then end it with shoulders. That's kind of my kick right now. Double up on the shoulders. This pre-workout's kicking. Holy buckets.
We better get in there, huh?
I'm having a hard time catching my breath as I'm getting strangled with this neck. And the Rotund Raspberry is really kicking in. Okay, we can wrap it up.
Well, thank you guys so much. Sorry I can never get to all of your comments.
Oh, frick.
But we appreciate you all. All right, bye, guys.
Later. Turn it off, Mama. Turn it off, Mama. What is... You just... Oh, Mama.